Well, I got a feeling that back in the time when there was slavery, and they had plantation owners, and a lot of plantation owners that owned slaves gave them their name because they owned the slave. So I got a feeling I might be right, I might be wrong, but that's the only feeling I got the name. So, well, my earliest memory was when I was a young boy, and I went away from here, and my aunt raised me for a while in New York, Utica, New York. Then I came back. I had a little brother. My brother, I didn't fight him. I didn't know too much about him. Get away, I ain't with food him. The way she raised him. And then my mother wanted us to be together, so she wouldn't let me go back and let my aunt keep me anymore. So I was raised up right there in Gordonville, where I'm at now. My mother was like that. She was an honest woman. She worked for Dr. Tollifer over here by the stock market on the road. Dr. Tollifer, he was a lawyer. My mother worked for him, my uncle too, and I did too. And my mother worked for him, and I did civil, yards, gardens. Young boy, 19. And when I was 13, I come from Orange on Road 690 for Mr. Caliber. I'm telling you the name in a minute. Caliber King. His wife, I think she was a Dutch, Quaker. He had a little farm. I worked for him at 13 years old. And I worked with the boys, got my job, and I lifted that stuff I ain't never been heard. Used to lift nothing. My arms got so sore. I said, I ain't going back no more. One of my buddies said, man, Willie, just come back one more day. And one more day or two, I guarantee you, you'll be right. Going back and working. I was a man then. I torn them little arms up, they never hurt me. Worked there for a long time. Worked long enough to buy, in the summer, to buy some of my school clothes to go to school. Help my daddy. My daddy was making $25 a week, and Mama was making $30. She worked in Gordon at the Old Oak and Bucket Hotel. My daddy worked down the road for Mr. Bondra. Yeah, I think it was right down below Grandview Dairy Farm on Mr. Goodwin. Mm-hmm. Daddy, he had all the tractors Mr. Goodwin did, and my dad had plowing horse. I had to go down with him. Dad, let me go down there. Oh, you can't go, boy. Go down with him. He was stumbling and holding that thing and plowing, the mud and stuff, It's something to think about, He was making $25 a week, and Mama making $30. My mother was a cook of this world. My grandmother was all down, little Don, Leah Turl, and all of them, man. It was something else. Grandma Leah and Emmanuel, my grandpa named Emmanuel. Yeah. They're well known down in Little Egypt.
Do you remember going to school?
Oh yeah, I went to school in Gordonville, old Gordonville school, right up there by the wall, below the mall, the wall in Gordonville. They call it wall. Mm-hmm. I think it's Cobb Street or whatever it is, Cooper Street, something like that. Back in the area, I went to school back there. I walked to school.
And a one-room schoolhouse?
It was divided. There were about 3 rooms, at least anyway. The kitchen and then the dividing room, and I said at least 3.
Do you remember how many kids were going to that one school?
No, right many. Right many. I can't recall, but right many.
Mm-hmm. What grades did that school go through? Did it go
I
through
think it went to the
1 through
7th grade, I think.
1 through
Pretty sure 7th grade.
Mm-hmm. And then after 7th grade, what happened?
I went to Prospect Heights here in Orange. And from there, after that, I went to George Washington Carver on the road going toward Cup. I went to school there. And I think I left out there in 1958 or 59. Then I quit. I didn't finish school. I went to work.
Yeah. But you went to Carver for a couple of years? Or?
Maybe, yeah, at the most.
Right.
I would say at the most.
Did you have a favorite subject in school?
No, not really. Not really. I wasn't that great in school. I mean, I was no dummy, but I wasn't. I really got out of school on account of algebra and trigonometry. I didn't like that. It's too much. Yeah, I didn't want to figure that. Normal adding and subtracting was all right, but this other stuff, and I was getting older. I was getting up in age, and I was about 17, 18 years old, getting up in age. I said I'm too old to be in school. I quit. But I passed to the 10th and 11th, and then I got disgusted because I had to take 10th grade subjects, and I didn't like that. So I said, well, I ain't gonna do that. I just quit. I bought some books, then it would be a couple of days, and I quit. Yeah.
Can you share some memories with me about Carver, because I know they're very interested in hearing.
Well, Carver was a great. They had a great football team. One of the best, like Burley High School in Charlottesville. And I went to school with Bernie Jones and all them Joneses and all some powerful guys, very powerful, athletic guys. They were so good, they wanted to send them forward to be
Bernie Jones,
to go to be professional, but the guys didn't do it. Strong, effective, lift weights and everything. It was beautiful.
Did you play football?
I went for it and I quit. It was too rough for me. But I played in the band.
Oh.
Played in the marching band. I played the alto saxophone for a while. And then I didn't like it that well because it was an older type horn. My aunt played the saxophone. She had it restored and gave it to me. But it was an older one and it was hard to blow. And they came up with a new one called a corn and they blow easier. So I was into guitars. I love guitar music. So I took it, sold my saxophone, going to high school, Carver, with a friend of mine that was a great guitarist, Raymond Turner. He died. He played any kind of instrument. So I messed with him, and I bought an old guitar with 2 or 3 strings on it. And I banged on it, and worried him every time, every chance I got when we was vacant, eligible. And he taught me this and that. And I beat on him, and I met all these guys around, and I got to playing, and I learned to play. I was trying to read by book, by music, but I want to play in a group, and it was too slow. You got to have slang. When you're playing, you don't want to play, you want natural, you got to add your slang, you want to style. And I started playing to beat that thing and messed with a lot of guys that were really great with guitar and taught my own self because I didn't take no music. It was in my family anyway. But I played the guitar and I sung. I sang and played in a lot of bands, which I was right nasty out there.
Now, did you play, what kind of music did you play?
Soul, rock, or anything that most like that. But I could play a guitar and sing.
So you played the electric guitar?
I like acoustic guitar most. Electric guitar, but I like acoustic. Cause I sing with my guitar, and I play. That's my style. I wrote a song, "Baby Why'd You Leave" years ago, and I was trying to get on Ted Beck amateur, and my aunt was one us. Me and my brother, we sung together. We was terrible, good. One talent show in Orange, and so she said, "Well, to get us on Ted Beck amateur." What happened? She took us to New York, and we had to wait 2 weeks. My brother was in school, and I was working for Guild Farm Machinery down here. I was a lawnmower man, mechanic, and drive trucks and everything else, curve machinery. And so we had to wait 1 more week. He was in school, and Mama wouldn't let us do it. She said, "No, you got to bring him home." But we could sing. I ain't bragging about that. My mother was the same way. And so I had to bring him back, and he never did finish school himself. And that was an opportunity we lost. We could have maybe have won. Maybe could have been professionally. And I always told Mama for that because she could have waited 1 more week. I went on into the military. And stayed 2 years, went in at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, took my training. Fort Bragg, North Carolina. Then I went to Missouri. And then I went to Fort Leonard, Missouri, because I'm a heavy equipment operator, which I never operated on. And I ended up in Tacoma, Washington, next to Seattle. Then I was up there working, doing my job, and I was there when ride training, when ride was going on. Martin Luther King got killed, Otis Redding got ran into the ocean. I was that in, and I took all the ride training. I was something now. Took a ride training, and then 10 of us guys. We had a guy that was a sergeant. He was a gung ho guy. He was rough. He didn't care about nothing. And he always on us on weekend, and all our display was beautiful. He wanted to keep us in it and make us go through the doggone display, and then that kills us from going downtown and enjoying ourselves. He used to do it for fun. He was just an honor guy. So we all got together and said, "Hell, we're gonna get the hell out of here." About 10 of us took advanced training on M16s and all that stuff, map read, all that. Took all that advanced training, and that's what we got. And I had 9 months left in the military. I said, "I'm gonna wake me up," and I volunteered. And I went to California and gave us some clothes. He sent us back. Twice to station, from there on to Vietnam. My unit was a 39th Engineers. 39th Engineers, but I never operated equipment in Vietnam because the slots was full, and I was glad. But I worked hard in Vietnam with a serious guy, 27 years old. I built bridges, I drove spikes in the ground till my hand bleed, and I was strong. I always was a strong guy, man. I ain't nothing like this now. I'm something else now. All pumps to the max. And I built bridges, didn't care about nothing. Strong, nothing hurt me. Weather, heat, nothing. That's how active I was, and fast. And I drove for the company commander for a while in Vietnam, and ended up being squad leader. And I was squad leader for For the whole time I was there, most time, after I ran the hospital, put PSP and stuff around in the hospital and built bunkers. I was a serious guy when I went to Vietnam because I didn't smoke all that dope and stuff. If I said I would die, I would die in normal. You understand me? That was me. Tried it one time, that was it. No more. I took maybe 6 and said, boy, no more. But I ran a mine detector every day, and I ran a mine detector different from any man. And I got a picture taken to me up here in Rucklesville, but then they moved to Lovington. And they always keep my pictures. I always half step 3 miles a day. I don't run down the road with this thing on my head doing like this. Never. Never. Because the mine's in the road, and I feel like this, I want to make sure I don't overrun none. That's my every day. 3 miles. Run left flank. I run that mine take half step. I could show you half step. Never full step. And that was my style. And thinking, I was 27 years old. I had to make sure that all the claymores were set every night. The claymore, you never seen a claymore? Mm-hmm. Claymore, and make sure all the wire and the flares are on the concertina wire around. And make sure the ammunition is right. Everybody got the ammunition. That's what I did. That's my duty. Yes, sir.
Now, did you ever have any one of those things go off on you?
Never. But I've been scared. I've had them go in the ground. They're shooting at me. Mortars coming in now. Oh, Lord. I've seen them blow up and cut my sawed-off in the chest and everything. And metal back them out. And I was there walking in the daylight. Just walking around in the compound. They come in, boom, there it is. I used to watch them come in. If you look over the mountain at night and you see that red flash, you better be taking cover. Because she's coming. That's right.
Were you wounded?
Huh?
Were you ever wounded?
No, I've never been wounded, but I've been close to being, I probably would not been here, by RPGs and mortars going in the ground in the doorway of the bunker and then go off. You know, I've been lucky. And then, a lot in BC, in NVA, a lot of times I laying down on the ground at night in the monsoon season. When it's raining, you ain't got no drawers on, excuse me for saying, like underwear on, and you feel the rain running down your crack your iPod, and teeth sound like a typewriter. And you talk to your inner mind, your legs shaking like that. You're talking to your inner mind, it's just me. Then you roll up on the other side, do the same thing, and you're scared. And BC out there, and they trying to coming in the wild, and buddy of mine, the M60 machine gun, shot all his head through it, here, leg, and everything. That's the first time I ever grabbed a dead man, mad and scared, and pulled him up until the company commander. Never done that before. Never had my hand on the dead man. The first time in life when I was mad and angry, I snatched him and top of the head like this, and pulled him about half. I got it on. See, that's here, but you never know what you might do. When life and breath and scared, you don't know what you might do. Between scared and mad, you don't know. In VC, this is something to think about. In NVA, because I've been pinned down the mortar, rock, and tax. I came home, I was bruised from the top of my knees down to my ankle, both of them. Running, fall on top of objects at night. I was there in 68, 10 offenses when you're supposed to be. I counted 14 mortars. We was having a service club with the Filipino girls and all the weapons in the barracks. And the incoming started coming in, and they were scared to death. They ran, and we all ran in the bunker with us, the women all. And I looked at the back of the bunker with my building we stayed right here. I watched them bounce, what you call them, send them in back to back, one after another. And I counted 14, boom, 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 boom. And I could see the fire flying off the ground. And that's the record, Lord, if it hit direct, I don't know where we'd been today. And that's 10 offensive. 68, I was there. Well, I tell a lot of people things. And it's sad in a way because I seen one of my buddies got killed because he wouldn't come out the bunker when he was moving boulders off the mountain. They told him, everybody get out. And I begged him, I said, Combs, get up, Combs. No, man, I'm asleep. I said, Combs. I went down to the village to do me have a little fun with the girl. Came back, the rocket came down to me and killed him. The man said, but Combs, I died. Then my best guy, white fellow, was the nicest guy I ever seen in my life, and I can't get him on my mind each day I live. That's in 69 now. Beard and I was just like this. Nicest young man I ever seen in my life. We sat together, pulled guard duty on the bunker line every night, on and off. I asked my mother to send us some pipes. She sent me 3 pipes, saxophone pipes, curved one, so we could smoke on the bunker line. Cause you can't smoke a cigarette because VC put a bullet in your mouth. I gave him one, and me one, and my sergeant one. And we sit on the bunker line, we smoke our pipe, but we didn't smoke no cigarette. Cause if you see that fire on that cigarette from the wood line, he can target you, shoot you in your face. I know. So one morning, we was going out on the road, left flank. I was loaded, man. I had ammunition. Man, I had so much ammunition, it was a shame. I had all my jungle pockets full, up here full. I had a camouflage bag I made, full of ammo, loaded, and I took a box too for the other boy on sometime around my shoulder bandolier, and 3 grenades on my side, and we was walking down the road, getting ready to hit the road. The Vietnamese girls ran around us, and the sergeant said, "Get them dinks away from you." So they did. We hit the road. I was walking left flank, getting ready to do my detector. All of a sudden, I heard a blast. Boom! I fell on the ground, hit the ground, and looked up in the air like this. When I looked up in the air like that, I saw green fatigues coming down. Jungle pants. They don't wear jungle pants like we had now. We had that alcohol stuff, different bottles. I loved them. And they was coming down the sky like that. And I looked up and saw papers coming down. So when I saw the papers come down, I said, well, that's my Geneva Convention called or shot records. You have 16, 20, whatever shots you have for malaria and all kinds of stuff. And I looked down, laid down, man, and I my sergeant, the Mexican sergeant, said, "Who is it?" He said it was Beard. My world was crumbled right there. That's the guy pulled the guard do me every night on off, every day. We together. He slept in the same bunker. It's terrible, man. Went down the road. I come pick his rib off the ground. The ribs with the blood and all and flesh still on it. Smell like, And we finally picked up a bucket of his body about this big around, about that tall. And the rest of it in the body bag. We went down the road where I used to pull guard on the truck that filtered the water. And we dug a hole in the field, buried his body, covered up, made a cross on sticks we did. We all said a prayer. And we was all for that day, went back to the barracks. And I was so messed up, I couldn't lay down, and I couldn't sleep. It was all messed up. And I was saying to myself at 27 years old, I said, Lord, who's going next? It's sad, man. They killed the VC and the army, North Vietnamese army. They dressed like American man, sharp, jungle hats, pants, shine boots, and all. Big NBA belt, silver buckle. They killed them trying to overrun us. A couple of times we almost got overrun. Right at us, man. The rocks were no further than from that wall and that what he was hiding under great big rock, boulders. And Big Red One killed him. He was hiding in the rock. They had to pin down. I was on the mortar tube at night. Pinned down. And I went out after they killed him. They killed him and stayed there about a week rotting. I went, they sent us all down there to take this armor. I went down there in North Vietnamese army, pretty jungle hats, shoes shining, boots, pretty belt. Here I goes, takes the belt off of them, maggots run down the eyes, nose, and mouth. It's so hot over there. But you can stink for about 2 weeks, maybe sick of stomach. I smell so much stink and gunpowder to be sick of stomach. But you have to take these things off of them, and the sets of charges that they have is made out of bamboo. Now listen to me, that bamboo will kill you. And the only thing holding the trigger mechanism down is a rubber band. See what I'm saying? It's loaded with powder, rock, glass, nails, anything you put in there is in there. So you got to know what you're doing if you blow you up right there. And you got to take them off that dead, stinky body with the maggots running the eyes, nose, side, legs, stinking. You're sick of the stomach. Had the thing on my nose. It stuck so bad I got sick of the stomach every day. From the rotting of the Vietnamese and the Viet Cong, all that stuff, and buffalo shit, and gunpowder. Cause I was burned. See, in Vietnam, I was a shit burner too. Everybody is a shit burner. You know what that means, don't you? It's outdoor toilet with hinges on. You flap it up, and you got a 55-gallon drum cut off, about this tall, with hound holes in it. You pull that out, that special day that you go to call the shit detail, you got that. You got a paddle boat that wide, boat that tall. You put diesel fuel in that thing, and you light the paper, and you get it burning. Then you cook. They call it cooking, so we cook. You can't stir it fast because you can put it out and have it all over your pan until you learn how to do it. I cook, and all you can see there's a black cloud of smoke goes straight up down like that machine right there. And you cook. When you cook it all out, you bump it out, ain't nothing to action. Slide it back in, grab the other one. And you know that's your detail for that day. You may not do it for another month or two, but that's what you do. Everybody got shit detail. It was a good experience, and it was a bad experience. And then I went on R&R toward the end. I stayed 5 days in Hong Kong, China. And at a place called Kowloon. That was a beautiful place. I thought I was in New York City or some good place. Everything was so beautiful. Street lights, hard service roads, nice clubs, fancy buses. I never seen them like that. Over there, I thought it was like in the United States. Fancy clubs, the best seamstresses over there, women can sew all this world. Hour or half at the most, you got a suit fit you like it's made for you. Them things are the best I've seen on a machine I've seen in my life. Yes, sir. They made you up, and they know how to make you. When it fit on you like it's made for you, they're that good. We buy a lot of clothes down them places, but if they want to tailor make something, it's ready. When the way they measure, they know what they're doing. I don't know how they really do it. A lot of people can't do it now, you know. Man, it's something else. I brought one of them Nehru suits back. It was beautiful, shine like gold. Yeah, it was nice though. I had some good times in Vietnam, some bad times. See, I went in '6 or '7. I had a little bit of bad time. All that went through. And I went AWOL, pulled my time in Fort Meade, Maryland. Went back. Everybody didn't want to know who going back to the Union want a soldier. I went back to my unit. I want a soldier. I want to come in the army with a military discharge, honorable discharge. And I worked hard as hell for it. Because when I was in the service, I didn't play. I built damn bridges all day long. Full Congress, do any damn thing you want to do. I didn't play because I took it serious. But I was a mean man when I came back. I just got my record back, my rights back not too long ago, about 2 years ago. I fight so bad with my hands and feet. Shoot, shot a guy, did all that stuff. I got all that back. At night, I'm a violent man. Fight with my hands, man. Yes, sir, terrible. But I didn't care about nothing. But time change you and the man above. You got to think about life, live and let live. And I learned a whole lot that I learned in life. You can't follow everybody you think is your friend. Smile in the face and tell lies. You pick a nice social you fool with and stick with it. Everybody that lies, you got problems. You don't need that. It took me a long time to learn. I've been robbed and everything. I worked hard. Sometimes on Monday morning, I could buy a hamburger. Party with the boys. The girls that got me. Somebody, I ain't got nothing. The boys on the job that I work with was such a great guy. They felt sorry. They feed me. They drank soda. They gave me one.
What did you do once you got home from Vietnam? You stayed in the military?
No, when I got home from Vietnam, I worked a little bit in Maryland for the military establishment. But they would had to nice clean, go up in these furnaces, and I quit out in Maryland. You get a little trap door. You got to go up with a vacuum and light and suck out the furnace and rot them down. And I got scared because I said if I go up in here and somebody close the door, turn the fan on, they don't know I'm in there. There I am. Then I worked for RLE Constructions. I did a little bit of everything.
But you came back to Gordonsville?
Yeah. Yeah, I came back to Gordonsville, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yes sir.
Did you get married?
Yeah, one time. But my wife, she'd been dead. We didn't stay together no time. Maybe a couple of years at the most.
You have any kids?
Not by her, no. One son for a girl in Arlington. Yes sir.
And then you said something about you shot a guy.
I did. I shot a Cuban guy with a 12-gauge shotgun. And I didn't kill him. But I burned his legs all to pieces. I had to pull time for it. And I got all them charges against me. They put 4 charges against me. That would mess me up. Aim, disfigure, and kill and all something else.
And where did you serve time?
I worked for the city The city, my boss man, they liked me so good. What happened? I was such a good worker and all day while, and well known. I work release. I go to work every day in the night, go to jail. In Orange on the A-Bar. I've been there about 3 or 4 or 5 times. I did all kinds of stuff. But they stuck with me. And the last time, every time I went in there, Mr. Wade, we run a big farm in Roosevelt, said, Willie, you like me so good. I said, Willie, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. But I'll work it out, because I got my act together. I was supposed to be supervised twice. The first time I had an alcoholic problem. So I've been to alcoholic place 3 times, man. That's just 45 days. That killed me. Drank and lost it. Came back all these years, they loved me so much, man, wouldn't even fire me. When I was drinking, my work was so superb. Because I'm a serious guy about things I do. Do it right or don't do it at all. That's where I am now. And man loved me. And got my job. He saved my job for me. I came back from out of rehab. I told him, I said, look, I appreciate what you did for me. You ain't got to never worry about me drinking no more. I'm going to do my back and do my job. I worked there with 30 years. They didn't want me to go. I had one of the best retirement policies if anybody ever had in the city yard. They liked me so well. Because I didn't rat on nobody. I took to my business. I don't do nothing to make nobody miserable. I don't care who you is. No, sir. I ain't bragging on myself, but that's the way my mother raised me. I don't care. I'm good to everybody.
So you work for Public Works in Charlottesville?
Yes, sir. 30 years and 3 months.
30 years and 3 months.
Yes, sir. Too. Them damn streets over all them streets there, and you come out in one intersection, you can't leave nothing in the road. And it's been so deep in Charlottesville, they had to play one street 3 times to get it down. That much snow. And almost back on top of cars, because they come, you don't know whether it's a Volkswagen or what. It's rough out there. Hurricanes and stuff. I drove from the hurricanes, worked in the hurricanes and all that stuff.
What's the best thing that ever happened to you in your life?
Well, I guess the best thing that happened to me is good health. I love it more than anything in the world. And I like to be healthy and fast and effective. My mother was the same way. We never was slow, drag. I'm a rapid man. My mother told me years ago, stand up like a man. Stand up like you own the world if you ain't got nothing. Don't never walk around bent over lump like you a plow out of a plow. Stand up. Get your chest up. Everybody when I go to school thought I was cute. Oh, you think you're cute. My mother told me she had passed like it too. We stood up, man. I don't go out on loping, walking. Stand up. Pull your body up. Stand up if you're the man. Learn thing is all, my daddy told me this years ago, always pay your bills. Keep your credit good if you keep nothing else good. Pay your bills to keep your credit good. I try to keep now from getting angry. I get so angry. One time about 3 years ago, I started to kill a guy. Now this is serious shit. This is real serious. He taught me karate and all this. I don't care about karate because it don't take but a couple shots, pow, and you go. The carry weapon or whatever, you only use it for life and breath. Life and breath. That's called if you can save your life, if you breathe. But you don't go around and say, I will shoot you, I will kill you, pulling out and all that old crazy stuff, and somebody cussing you and all that. They can cuss me up on one side of the street. I don't care. Be out there and be a man and do the right thing. And then you do the right thing, God will bless you and things will happen to you you never thought would happen. I see the good things every day in my life that people I never don't know. Look at the things they've done for me. Buy my food. Thank you, sir. Shake my hands. Thank you, veteran. Do all kinds of things for me, man. I've never seen such in my life. Because they can look into my eyes and look at me when I talk. I ain't for no shit. I will do dirty things to people. I'm honest. And that's the way I am. And I'm going to be nice. And I'm nice. I keep a job and be honest. And respectful to elders. And look up for elders too. And don't be so tight. Give something sometime, and instead of somebody giving you. That's very important. I don't want nobody always giving me something. If I can't give something to somebody else, or help somebody. Because you don't know in this world when you're going to need help. And you don't know who will help you. The very person you think won't help you will help you. And the man really don't know you. That's what life is about. I want to tell you, the way you treat people and respect, you'll get respect if you treat it the right people, and it make you feel like you're a millionaire if you got nothing.